tell you here today that most of you are not in the economic position in your life because you have not made the decision that's necessary to get there. You've not made that decision that you are tired of being broke. And when you make it's an instantaneous decision. God didn't make you shine backwards. Somebody said, I need leadership. I need leadership. Why don't you just look to the heavens and spend your whole home? You know what I'm saying? You need activity. Personal development's a big thing. Read the books. We got great results. But let me tell you something. It's personal activity that makes personal development. It's getting your butt out of your chair right there and getting in what the activity is. You'll develop. You'll develop, I promise you. Personal development will come from personal activity. And if you're not activity, you're not going to develop. Well, I read a lot. Great. You know, you can read your manual in your car all day long, but the heck with all that manual. You know, here's the point I'm trying to make. You detail the whole doggone world. 15,000 parts of a car, you don't know any one of them. Most of you don't even know where your spare tire is. You have no idea where your battery's at. Don't even give a crap. All you're really concerned about is it there when you get out of here today? Does it start? Does the lights come on? Does the brake work? All right? And when you start it and put it in drive and you go 80 miles an hour down the road, you don't get out and look at the tires at that point in time to see if there's any nails in it. You never looked at it before. But when you get in prepaid legal, I got to know everything. I want to know everything. I got to know everything. My mother-in-law said it wouldn't work. Your mother-in-law doesn't work. Don't disrespecting your relative. Look, you can love your relatives to death, but they ain't gonna make you rich. Are y'all with me?
Yes, sir.
You're hanging around the cows that are just grazing in the same grass and light. You gotta get your butt out of there. Somebody said the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. And why does the cow have his head through there? Now that dumb butt cow knows that. His head's eating the green grass. The other cows are out there eating the brown grass. Some that too many of you here today have spent too much time grazing with the same cattle too long. And this is time that you make a change. And if your wallet is not full of money here today, if your purse is not full of money today, then you need to get over the fence to where the grass is greener. You need to make a change, is what it comes down to. That's the challenge that I've got for all of you. That's the challenge. I love the fact of being the underdog in life. I love it. Little town we grew up in Ohio, we had 105 kids, 105 boys in the high school. 104 played football. That's right. 105 kids in the football. I remember one time going to a championship football game, and this was long after I was gone, but I want to tell you this story. The little town of Monmouth, Ohio, is playing a town called St. Henry. And they're playing in the 1999 state championship game at Madison Tiger Stadium, Paul Brown Stadium, up near the Hall of Fame. All right? My son Mike flew up with me. St. Henry comes on the field. They've won 36 straight high school games in a row, 2 back-to-back state titles. They got 9 Division I players on that team. They look like an Ohio State football team coming out in the high school arena. Here comes little Monmouth. Little guys, small little guys, all right? The game starts. Make this very quick. At halftime, the score was 33-3. St. Henry, 33-3. I remember Mike saying to me, Dad, it doesn't look too good here. Maybe you want to catch a plane and get back to Georgia. I said, Mike, I grew up in this town. I grew up with this community. I said, those kids will not quit. I will promise you they will not quit. Make a long story short, ladies and gentlemen, with 2 seconds left on the clock, Monmouth tied that game up 44-44. It went into 3 overtimes. Woo! The longest game ever played in Ohio history high school. 12 records were broke from that game. In the 3rd overtime, a kid had kicked his very first field goal at the beginning of the game, came back out and kicked that winning football and won that game 61-58 in the greatest comeback in Ohio history. Now, why? I'll tell you that story. I tell you that story here today because it gets chills up and down my spine. It's because all they said when they got back to that little town is that they knew the town was behind them and they didn't want to let them down. And it wasn't the fact that the game was over at 33-3. The game wasn't. They had 2 more quarters to play, and they sold out is what it comes down here today. You see, I don't want weakness in my business. I want strong people here today. I want the underdogs that believe they can be the great, great dogs. Are y'all with me? I want people that understand what PPL legal is. We now got a coaching staff beyond what we. Now you got to thank Mr. Stonecypher for handing the baton off to people that can anchor a lane, that can take you to the next level of opportunity in the world of PPL legal services. And that's why I'm so excited today to be here. But I want to tell you right now, as a coach to you here today, you got to get off your dead butts. Are y'all with me? You got to quit mealy-mouthing, worrying about little detailed things that don't mean a crap about nothing. You got to start getting out and doing personal presentations. You got to increase your breakfast meetings. You got to increase your luncheon meetings. You got to increase your weekly meetings. You got to get active and involved. Leadership, you are the leader. Quit looking at leadership, look above. Your leadership's always been here. That's why it's here. You've got to make a decision here today. It takes that long to make that decision. I'm 63 years of age right now. Feel like 23. Getting those 30-year-old butts. I can tell you right now, I am a fighter. I am a fighter. I came to play this game of prepaid legal. I came to play in the biggest arena of my life. What I had left of it. I wasn't going to play it half-assed. I wasn't going to play it mealy-mouthed. I wasn't going to let some little sucker that's just going to tell me this doesn't work, who never worked a day in his life, to tell me this wouldn't work. This is toughen up time here today. This is ass-kicking time. We're going to get out of here. I challenge you today. Put a sign on your seat. Wait for me. I will be back.